I had been working here a very short time. I had actually only been working in the healthcare center maybe a few weeks. So I was new on the scene. I was still on orientation. I was working with different nurses and kind of just getting the feel for the healthcare center and what we do here. I had met our client. Her name was Niziwe. She was 31 years old when she came to us, and she had been a client of Living Hope for a very long time. The staff knew her very well. And the story was kind of that she had rejected Christ and didn't really seem to want to take her medications, didn't seem to want to get better. Several staff had tried to strike up a friendship, start speaking some encouragement into her life, and she just didn't want to have it. She knew that she probably wasn't going to make it. She had a very bad cancer in addition to her HIV. So I continued to work for Living Hope, and I think about 8 weeks into my stay here, she accepted the Lord. One of our chaplains, named Nolo, got through to her and spent some time with her, and she accepted Christ as her Savior. And so just over the next few weeks, a total transformation happened in this young lady's life. She suddenly was much brighter and lighter, and she sat up and she talked to us and she laughed and she sang even. She would sing with the carers. And through a local pastor, she expressed a desire to become baptized. But unfortunately, she was extremely weak. She probably only weighed about 50 pounds. And so we're talking somebody that couldn't sit up, couldn't stand, couldn't walk. We couldn't take her out to a local church and fill a proper baptismal and have the whole ceremony. So I don't know at what point someone said, you know, we have a bathtub here. That's not a normal scene for a baptism. It's not a pretty scene for a baptism. The local pastor, he said, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where it's done. It doesn't matter how it's done. The day of her baptism came, and we lowered her into the bathtub and made the proclamation that she was buried with Christ and raised to walk again with him in new life. And it was just a moment. It was a special moment for the staff. It was a big moment. You know, she was desperately ill, but I know that she knew. She actually went home to be with the Lord 6 days after we baptized her. I think for me, it struck home a reality that Niziwe was not going to be in pain anymore, that she was not going to be alone ever again, that her time here was not just a place to sleep and a hot meal. It literally changed her eternal outcome. Because I was new and I hadn't seen that before, I think it confirmed for me why I wanted to work for Living Hope and why I wanted to be a part of what they do here. It was a reality check. You know, lots of people get baptized. You get baptized as a kid, you're 7 years old, you get dunked in the water, okay, yay, you know, new life. But when you're 31 and you're on death's doorstep and you've had a hard life, baptism is a deep thing. It's a deep redemption, and I think she understood that. And when she died 6 days later, she was face to face with Jesus. You can't ask for anything better than that.